JKS creeping up into the front, and he does spot the man over at Arch. Now the rest of the utility going into this site. Henny up on the balcony has made quick work of the first man in. Gratisfaction. Oh, I didn't know where to look, and now he's getting pincered from the pit and from long. They rush through the moto smoke. It's all onto Azza. And while he does deal with the first man, his demise is probbed. It's going to be the first on the board for FURIA. You know, just long hair tied up, looks cool. You love it. You love to see it. Art's a very handsome man. Henny down here in middle though, and oh, he's going to strike Jacob off from the tally. Azza ready and waiting to get flashed in by his teammates, but they might run through this smoke, and there's the lineup for Art, helped out by Vinny, and down goes this B play. Everyone has fallen, and there's been 3 bullets fired with 4 players falling.
As JKS rather is walking into a fully stacked B bomb site with his back covered. Here he comes, 1 kill already found. 10 seconds on that clock though. He needs the pre-fire and he does get some shots off, but Henny is quick to clean up the round. FURIA.
Oh, flash, but he's dodged it. And oh, it's not ideal. It's not great. Vinny's like, don't worry, bud, I got you. Everything's going to be fine. And Art, of course, 88 in 1 there with the mag 7, as we all know and love it for. Now just JKS left standing. Deagle out. Lots of bodies over here at the top of B. Ow. Oh, nice. Vinny's aced it, mate. That's 5 in the round. Didn't even realize, to be honest, he just kind of won it.
And remember when FURIA signed those like 5-year-long contracts? We always question that. Well, boy, is it looking good right now? Boy, are the results showing, especially for JKS, finding 2 at the top of Banana. It's traded immediately, and Vinny regains control of the position, even calling for a rotate 2. K-Serato is here. That leaves Yuri alone on the A-bomb site, but in a 3-on-3, they know there are more players to be found at B. Oh dear, the quick switch. Vinny gets out with 1 more. Will they expect K-Serato at the corner? They do, but it's not enough. He drops the bomb with 12 HP, giving it up and calling for Yuri.
Jacob, he's going to wait. He's anticipating that they're hunting him down. And so this little bit of patience here might net him the kill. Don't you quick switch again, young man. He gets taken out of the equation. And FURIA, they're going to grab a 6th. So 6-0.
Wonder if their T-side struggles will come back later on. We'll have to wait. Oh, not another one! That's your 2nd collateral already, Art.
Art's
down.
Value for money out of this man. Wasted no more bullets than needed. And, well, you know, this one's over as well. This is rough, bro. This is painful. JKS. Oh, he doesn't know it, but he's down. And now FURIA 8-0. This is incredibly dominant. Down with the AWP. Any more collaterals? If there ever was a time, it is now. Art, they start to pressure him. He has to fall back into the ruins. Smoke gonna fall, and now Vinny trying to come back up through Banana to help his teammate out. They're getting pincered. Down goes Art, and this B site crumbles under the rush of 100 Thieves, unless Vinny can steal it away onto a double. Oh, and the 3rd. Couple of bullets left, and he makes it work. Now just Azza and Gratisfaction in a 2-on-4. AWP in the hands of Azza. Coffins while Grat takes up position in CT. It's all 4 players for FURIA. Back in through Banana.
They've got util as well. They're still mollying out spots. The flash to pop in, and Azza, he finds that first shot. Looking out for a little bit more. His teammates down. The time is ticking, and Azza, if only he could have stayed alive a few more seconds, he certainly could have won that round, but
Rest and gets the information. The guys, it's not A, it's going to be B. And now Art knows that there's players coming his way. They're already rotating. Vinny is wrapping in through Banana. He is hot on the heels of 100 Thieves. And Art raining down death from the back of the site. He nails 3. And now Vinny arrives, his teammate, the one who often helps him out of this B site. Well, he might be here to close the round for FURIA. And indeed he is. Vinny with a double, Art with 3. Has been the bread and butter so far, and well, 100 Thieves, they are committing into A. There's 2 players here already with the 3rd in rotation. The Molly's going to force Yuri out of the pit, but K-Serato in the site doubling up has left him in a 2-on-2. 100 Thieves, this is the best spot they've been in to find a round in quite some time. He's calmed down. JKS looking up at the apartments. Vinny on the other side. Ooh, does get bested by Justin Savage, and now Henny closing the gap onto Liaz, deeds him down, but JKS through the smoke gets the trade, and 100 Thieves, they find round number 1. Well, Gratisfaction tried making a journey up through Banana. It's not gone well for him out of the gate. He was naded. Oh, somehow Art won that. I don't know how. I literally do. I thought Gratisfaction had that kill dead to rights. He saw the barrel, Art wasn't even looking at him. So that was a flick. Henny's dealt with another. These AWPs are horrible. You finally make it. Oh, Art with another. Leave them alone, man. They have families. Art is just annihilating them right now.
KaseRato hidden in the site and almost no more utility left. A Molly nade combo to maybe get Yuri out of position, maybe take him down, but Henny's covering that cross from Library. He's got the shot, Liaz dead, and Yuri, despite sitting in the Molly, just goes for the peak anyway. FURIA, they're 12-1 up. They can make plays like that. They don't have to worry about losing one player.
So Henny and Yuri, they've got a pretty tall task ahead of them. Out through mid, Henny nails the first and the second as well. JKS just got wiped off the face of the earth. Yuri in the graveyard, trying to buy time for his teammates moving in through the bottom of mid, but now they know that Yuri's here. He's bought so much time though, and here comes Art with the P2. Vinny, there it is, 14, or 13 rather, in round 14 for FURIA. Ready to lay down the pain with this AWP. 2 players, now 3 down at the bottom of this position. They're going to flash for the peak. Oh, that was almost a collateral, almost while blind. He gets them both. 2 bullets required this time around. So by Art standards, a little underwhelming, but let's see. He has completely annihilated the B play single-handedly. Oh, there's the third. Right, JKS, come on, bud. That does find Henny. But how much more could he do?
Another clutch maybe for JKS, a 1-on-5. Perhaps no, not even close. Art domes him and FURIA 14-1. They want to make this a quick series.
It's not the most ideal situation to be in. FURIA just 2 away from getting this over the line.
Oh, they're baiting 100 Thieves down Banana. They're baiting them into aggressive positions. That Molly up mid pushes down 100 Thieves. But they're actually winning the fight. Jaking for the top of B with 2. JKS, who was caught in the corner, does get cleared. And there's another rotate to B. There's actually 2 more coming. So FURIA, if they commit here, they're walking into a stack. But they're winning every fight. That flash finds nothing. And yeah, the shots do no better.
Yeah, still 2 players here at the B site, but down goes Liaz, and now it all falls onto Azza. Back of the bomb site, down with the first. Azza needs some support. Gratisfaction smoked off, and him getting very, very low on HP. Yuri's going to put the nail in the coffin, and here at the coffins is Gratisfaction. CZ out, trying to find both, and Vinny nails the shot, so it's 15 for FURIA. And yeah, we might have to get that break screen ready again, because this map is looking done and dusted.
Coming on rotation, right place, right time, long smoke. And Az is going to hold on to deny a CT rapid. Short side though for FURIA, looking to overwhelm the man in the site.
Well, the beauty of the P90 is you just hold left click and you just watch it go. Are only good for 1. And it is the man advantage with the 100 Thieves. So Henny and Vinny tagged up through that smoke. They are outnumbered, but they're not quite outgunned. Azza and JKS with these flashes, and they're going to have to be very good flashes to propel you in for this retake. They're both going to throw them out now. First flash lands, second flash is even better. Oh, the third, though, is the creme de la creme. It's not enough, though, for Vinny at the back of the site as he takes them all down, 16-1. And FURIA, they get across the finish line before 100 Thieves were even done warming up.
They look to make this one a quick 2-0. It's been a dominant day of Counter-Strike with upsets all galore, but this one is only upsetting for the Thieves. JKS, nice start, does take down Henny. We've got flying out of the A site, 4 FURIA members taking over control. We got those default smokes down as well, and the bomb's going to get planted triple for CT. Good fallback from JKS, able to play retake with his team and stay alive, and we have that kit smoke on Grat.
They're waiting for the perfect time on this flash. They've got it ready to go in. They've actually got a double flash, so they can throw one, and then when these players turn back around, if this one doesn't work, then they've got more up their sleeve. Flash is good, and it nets them 1 kill, but now getting pressured. KaseRato yet to throw his flash out. They've just left... What? KaseRato with 3? The whirlwind, man. He's left, he's right, he's just taking them down wherever. Oh, Grat's going to take a com peek, and the timing is good. He really lines that one up. Removes Henny from the round, and FURIA, their forces are dwindling. JKS is ready for this peek from KaseRato and is able to deal with it. The force is worked brilliantly. Jacobs Deeg delivering 3.
Yeah, you know, we're 3 rounds in. I don't want to doubt 100 Thieves' ability, but they've really got to turn the dial up to 10, and that's not how you start. As getting caught by a Glock-up cat, wasn't covered from the window. JKS drops the bomb. With that, the round falls into place for 100 Thieves.
Takes the AWP into the A site. He's playing CT, but Yuri is already down the catwalk and in the face of Azza, fully blind by ARP. Wrapping in through the catwalk is a man going by the name of Jacob, trying to come in on a fast flank, but it's got to be very, very fast because they are already in the B site. Liaz, good for one, but now getting pressured. Jacob's taken down another on this wrap. They lose the players inside of B, and we're into a 2-on-2. JKS lit up on the catwalk, gets dropped by Keserato, and this is going to leave Gratisfaction in the clutch. Getting closer with this AWP, looking, oh, that's a nice little flick, but Keserato trades Grat just showing a little too much.
As 100 Thieves clear out ramp, misinformation potentially. Vinny's caught the timing, that is perfection, and the bomb spotted, so 100 Thieves should start to throw rotations at the problem, and they do.
Grat doesn't miss those. Keserato walks to his demise. Now, jungle has been lost and taken subsequently by Henny, who's moved into this position. Jacob's going to catch the bomb alone at ramp. And this has opened up a world of problems now for FURIA, who have to worry about getting this bomb back in their hands before they commit to anything. So they've got to commit into this 4-man stacked bomb site with 15 seconds left. What? There's the first kill. Yuri's going to find it. Gratisfaction's onto another. And that molly down at the ramp denies the push. It is just going to have to be a save here for FURIA, as their hands are tied.
They're not worried about it. And now we've got a bit of a mishmash buy on the T side.
Oh, there's 2 players pushing in through mid. He's ready for the first, but will he be ready for the second? Azza is an unknown entity, and Liaz is already on cat, has dealt with the AWP. They do get into B as he moves out of the site, and that's given the bomb plant over to FURIA. Something to work with now in this 4-on-4, armed with only pistols.
Serato's burning. He needs to move. He gets out of there alive, but fighting and spotting info, trying to figure out where these CTs are coming from. He's at least worked out there's 2 on the catwalk. The rest should come with the territory. Oh my, Azza double spray does some damage to the third, and Jacob now finding another. Henny in the apartments in the clutch. 1-on-3 has found the first, but they're sticking it in the bomb. Oh dear, that almost looked like it could have gone his way. Close shots on the diffuser, but Grat covers through the smoke. And 100 Thieves, they take it nice and slow
for a bit of vision into the window room. Oh, Vinny watching Gratisfaction almost getting away with something there. As they move into the A bomb site, especially with spotting Azza back in CT spawn. They molly the palace. They're aware that that could be a possibility. Not quite able to follow up onto Liaz, and the longer JKS stays here, the more valuable this position becomes. The attention still being drawn away, but FURIA, they seem so aware, and down goes JKS. It's all onto Liaz. After a very quiet game back on Inferno, this man now the only one left to make a difference in this round. Keserato just waiting at ramp, flashes him off the angle. Art's waiting down in connector as well. The bomb's planted open, and with no utility here for Liaz, this should be an impossible round. He taps the bomb to try and bait a peek, and while he does find Art, still Keserato left to deal with, and he's just playing the timing game. This guy, so slippery, so annoying to play against. And even though he could go down with the bomb, he should be okay, and he is. It's actually Liaz to face that fate. FURIA, they get a third.
Now, we've sometimes seen this be a bit of a problem, and FURIA, they're going to make the most of it. They're going to try and rush down this site. Grat is in market already, but the smokes are down, and he's coming through the door. Azza with 1 off the back of the short. He got boosted into the window. Liaz staying alive somehow, some way. Grat's come in for cover, and that's absolutely perfect. 2 shots. Vinny alone, 1-on-4 with a Galil, and this is not a good spot to be in.
No, not at all. Even the remarkable Vinny is going to struggle to make this one look doable. And so Jacob. Oh, Jacob knows. He's aware. Only good for 1, though. Yuri is there to trade. Henny even dropping Gratisfaction in the meantime back in CT. And now this wrap into the A site. Oh, JKS getting mollied out. Forced to take the fight by Yuri. And that's a fight JKS never wanted to have to attempt. Liaz and Azza left in this 2-on-4. And with Yuri locking down the jungle rotate, that only leaves CT open. That's far too much information for FURIA to have.
And then landing, trying to hit a random spray. Yuri trades. And then Henny, he's already up on cat because 100 Thieves have started conceding middle.
Just an armada of utility here into A, and lurking behind it is JKS. Now going over is going to be Vinny, hounding him down.
Easy.
Removes him from the A site, and now that bomb plant can come through. Azza not going to take the peek out from CT, and maybe that's a good idea with the flurry utility that comes his way. Vinny waiting close on the other side, and we have kohokohdat who can line up this pop flash to get him stuck in. There it is. Vinny slightly blinded, but good for one, and a follow-up as well. He's so damn low the whole time, and he's still putting up numbers. Azza and Gratisfaction left in this 2-on-3. They're going to give it a look in. They're going to try and give it a go, but something's got to present itself soon. And there it is, Gratisfaction nailing that shot. It all falls onto him in the 1v2 and missing. Oh, onto the pistol. Yuri is there to help out. Still a threat back in CT, and now doubling up here with another man alongside him. They do lose Jacob, but Azza swinging out from the connector. Able to put up even more resistance before he gets wall banged out. This fight is awkward in CT. But there's Liaz to save the day. 100 Thieves, they're going to get a 9th. It's 9-6, a much better face here. Play for 100 Thieves as they go running the gauntlet early on. Into the clutches of these players in A, and up on the box is Kenny trying to get some vision into the site. How are these Glocks? There we go, JKS. It has to happen eventually. Put enough layered into the man, and eventually he will fall. Art on the rotation. He's also missed a couple of sitters, and oh dear. 2-on-3 now. Gratisfaction down in the site. The rest of the gang departing somewhat. Molotov is going to hold JKS back, and he's thinking, who the hell buys a Molotov in the pistol round? His attention drawn away. kohokohdat able to close the gap as a result, but he flicks back and does deal with Art inside of the site. kohokohdat left in the clutch, and it should be undoable. It's 10 on the board for 100 Thieves.
Behind the smoke, it's going to fade soon, and there's a gap there. Oh, Jacob, he's got a little angle there. He can take it away. Azza up into the window. Well, that's Liaz, rather, but Azza finds a kill ahead of him. And now there's only 3 up for FURIA. This is a nightmare. Oh, dear.
Oh, Jacob, your quick switching makes me nervous. Yuri playing around this smoke gets bested by Jacob. The quickest switch in all the lands, and now just kohokohdat in a 1v5. 100 Thieves, they are looking poised to get us to vertigo. And with how this game's going, it feels like it could happen. Could just be a double orb setup. So they still don't know that there's so many orbs in play. Yuri's going to find JKS up in Palace. Of course he is. Ooh, Art.
I think he saw him.
Yeah, Azza, this is scary for you, bud. Another tag from Art. You may as well have bought the scout at this point, man. Could be a pretty tall order indeed, especially with a player splitting in through Catwalk. Gratisfaction and Jacob, the 2 players that exchanged some blows at the beginning of this one. Well, up in the apartments, it hasn't gone well for them. That's Azza blindsiding kohokohdat from his short flank. Vinny's here, though, tries to push the envelope and get a bit aggressive. The bomb's still dropped in the apartments, and so for Jacob, this is a very rough spot to be in. He was looking for kills, nothing presents itself.
What A-site stack as a smoking jungle is one of the many problems that will be presented. Yuri under the palk and a man in CT2. I was going to say he deals with him, but he doesn't. A whiff spray and the double entry. 100 Thieves, they found a way into this bomb site. It's up to the triple orb. Henny's trapped behind the boxes, going to find it hard to move. Gratz picked up a smoke on the body of his foes, but he can't plant as there's a gap from the short side. No way he's going to save this round. The triple orb could be the solution after all. And looking for the ace. It's all onto Liaz, trapped to the ramp side, the bomb in the open, and no one else is peeking, no one else is moving. They're leaving it to Art to create a masterpiece. He can't finish the job, but surely the short player can, and kohokohdat, he'll find the final shot to finish the round. But they don't go down without a fight. They still keep someone there. This is a dangerous play. The results are working. He has really picked it up since he's gotten onto this AWP, as you would expect, even despite the tag.
He was 4 and 18.
Yeah. He's still here, by the way. He could have left. He could have gotten out.
This is... Look, he's running. He's like, it's nothing to him. But now up on Cat, it's going to be Azza locking down the kill. Vinny will get the trade at least, and kohokohdat holding aggressively. By the way, didn't say it. We were back to the triple orbs here for FURIA. kohokohdat holding down the B bomb site, gives up his aggressive position. Here comes the push. kohokohdat, it's all been telegraphed. He knows what's coming his way. He needs to land this shot, and there it is. JKS caught on the peak. Left onto Liaz now in a 1v4, and KScerato still being a nuisance with this AWP. Nice kill from Liaz to open it up, but as he drops in, they're already here. 11 for FURIA.
And he's got such a sightline, though, it's worth noting. This cat player is going to get torn apart by him.
There's one. Gratisfaction now on the angle. Art with a missed shot, and that opens up the catwalk. KScerato hiding close. In with the no-scope. Liaz gets a trade. It's a 2-on-3 as Vinny was able to deal with Jacob moving up through the cat smoke. FURIA, they fought long, they fought hard to get to this scoreline, and they're going to keep on fighting. They offer up another. Azza thrust into the clutch. Oh, with the spray, it's Azza, and he's got it down to the 1v1. Henny late in through catwalk. Azza clearing out the market, poising himself for the 1v1. Bomb ticking away. Henny is on the clock. The nade could do it all again. It goes into bench. Nothing found. Onto the USP for Henny. He needs to nail this shot. And Azza missing the spray. Gets it close, but no cigar. Defuse comes in.
Sat up on top of the ticket. Utility won't affect him here. Only those flashbangs. But 100 Thieves are not pushing fast. They're waiting for the late flash. Here they come. Art's blind. He's getting molly. He's going to hit a shot. Henny too. The AWP's finding a couple, but 100 Thieves have the sight.
It's another 2-on-3 for 100 Thieves. This time, Liaz and Jacob get to give it their best attempt. That FURIA drop the ball and give you a fight is what 100 Thieves are hinging this whole round on right now. They need an engagement to be forced on out. Vinny landing the tag and finishing off Jacob. Liaz has got it down to a 1v1, and it's just Art left to beat. Liaz teetering on taking the peak, does get away with damage. It gets the information that it's Art on this AWP in jungle. Bomb now down, planted behind triple. Making noise, Liaz. Ooh, he taps it, but he's not sticking it. Liaz is going to swing, and now Art creeping up, goes for the quick switch, and that's going to betray him.
This is not the time to fall short.
Flash in, and oh, Vinny's so blind, taken out of the round. KScerato now here in the B site, trying to play around the smoke. He darts in and darts out. KScerato in with another. They can't find him. He's lost in the smoke. Now back to back with Liaz, and they finally deal with KScerato. Liaz up with another, and it all falls onto Yuri. 1v2 to try and keep this dream alive for FURIA, but Gratisfaction nails it. 15 on the board for 100 Thieves. Very passive play from FURIA. Yuri holding close, and Henny peeking out from the site. He's drawn them in, but Yuri's not able to deliver the goods. Azza double entry. Deeg out from Gratisfaction as he brings himself down to FURIA's level. KScerato does deal with one. The AWP should get the trade here. Wasn't able to follow through, and KScerato still a threat. Deeg out. What should be an impossible 1v3. Molly in as well to add insult to injury. 100 Thieves is looking like they've done it. Liaz blindsided by KScerato, but so little time makes this one all said and done. 100 Thieves, they lock in Vertigo. We go the distance. Everything else is going in. It's leading the charge for FURIA as they now move up through this ramp. It is fast, it's ferocious, it's so damn FURIA, but bailing out his teammate is Liaz. Does get dropped in the meantime. A very heavy rotation. We got everybody here inside of the B site. It is utter chaos right now. Oh, gonna get another. Henny follows up. JKS now the only defender left on the other side of that smoke, and he meets his maker. Jacob left all alone and cancelled out by FURIA.
That's a lovely little pistol round for FURIA. No waiting, no breaking. Back into the action. It's a force buy for the Thieves. And Jacob's going to get his life stolen away. Art up the scaffolding, as we come to expect. Scout shot's not hitting, and they need to because Art is running through. Yuri does the same, and he gets a double. That's the A site open for business. Okay.
Right. Well, that's an interesting turn of events here up at the A site. Over 7 nights.
That was true.
In 2 separate hotels.
Yeah. The Golden Mile.
Fun, you know, yeah.
Sounds like the worst film ever.
Well, let's find out what 100 Thieves have to show for us here. No AWP, aggression from JKS, counteracting FURIA's own style, but they're going to swing. They expected it. They hear the footsteps and they deal with it. I love that when teams, oh dear, the wall bang as well. Oh no, it gets worse and worse. Another man on the A side. Art might not expect it, but Asa needs to pounce, he needs to strike, and he will get one. Henny with a bomb could lose it, but he actually gets a chance to back up. Asa retreating to the site. I love it when teams hide at the bottom of A ramp, right? Like, so many CTs expect you to rush that, and if you're not rushing it, then you're not there. Well, that's not the case. Liaz shoots kohokohdat in the face, and he is in a very tough clutch. All right, out the map.
Liaz is getting... Throw it again, Liaz! Oh no, you've dodged all this util, but it might all be in vain. He only takes 1 damage. Now, if that isn't a Molotov I've thrown, I don't know what it is. Molotov.
Yeah, FURIA 116-11 back on Vertigo. When we saw these guys play, pushing mid can open up so many options, so many availabilities to you. And they might need to, because FURIA, they're rushing A.
There you go, over it short. JKS is only good for 1. Gratisfaction posted up back in CT spawn. Oh, Yuri's got above and also beyond. He's got 3. This round has been laid to rest. Liaz is not having a very fun game here to begin this game, but it's still very early days. The rotates have shuffled around for 100 Thieves, and this B site rather is now empty. Liaz trying to hold it from middle, has dealt with 1 through the smoke, and so he's opened up a 4-on-4. He's made this round feel doable for 100 Thieves. Jacob is even wrapping in through ramp, but kohokohdat is waiting for it, being as slimy as he possibly can, holding this backline position. That leaves the 3-on-3 open to 100 Thieves inside of the bomb site. kohokohdat can play late around this bomb as long as he wins the fight onto Jacob.
Volleys are in. kohokohdat spotted the flank. He has a volley of his own to drop at the backline, but he'll just go back for the fight. The pure confidence. Nice shot from the AWP, but it's going to need to be fast here for 100 Thieves as time ticks away and the wallbangs and smoke spams. They continue to line up damage. No one's even tapped this bomb. No one's even touched it. And this round is done. Grat already knows it. Running away to save his AWP. And 8 rounds to 0 for FURIA, keeping up this occasion. Dear, oh dear.
Liaz jiggling on the double box, and Vinny never saw him. Liaz might get away with a kill here because Vinny didn't have the info, but he's still going to land the shot. And now Asa moving into position on default. Whoa! Almost gets caught. Running around, darting around at the back of the site. Molotov going to force him out into the open, and now maybe a sitting duck. Down he goes. Asa falling 3-on-3 as FURIA. They've reclaimed that man disadvantage.
But look at the bomb.
It's going back. Or is it? Flash for Vinny, no one blind, and JKS going to find the frag. kohokohdat and Yuri left in this one, very low on HP and running out of time as well. kohokohdat, the bulk of this round is going to fall onto his shoulders, so these fights decide it all. He falls right away. And for Yuri, as good a game as he's having, 14-4 on the scoreboard, he knows that this round is undoable.
Vinny, yeah, the reason he doesn't see Liaz behind the site is he's walking on an entry. Control is.
Yeah, no utility being thrown out from FURIA, and as a result, like, you're just not ready for them to be so deep within middle. Jacob now head on a swivel, almost lining up the double, but he looked away too soon. And it falls to Gratisfaction. He's got 1 kill to his name right now. He was one of the stand-up players back on Mirage. We need that Gratisfaction back in the server now more than ever in these fights. Doesn't want to give up his position just yet while he tries to piece together where these players are. He's even now picked up a smoke from the body of Asa in the site. Gratisfaction with the flashbang is going to get the job done. A second on the board for the 100 Thieves.
They want to remove the man from the background here. They're actually rotating towards him. They're going into the stack. They should be heard. 100 Thieves not giving anything up. I love this passive play. Liaz is going to look for a kill. He strays back to the site. There's the flashbang. Yuri, he needs a kill or this round is done. And there is that kill. Final bullets. He gets it as well. Asa dead. The bomb plant allowed. JKS can't stop it. There's too much cover. There's too much support. And now the retake has to happen.
This was a 4-on-3. This was no time for FURIA, and yet Yuri has made this round possible. Takes another before getting dealt with. It's all onto Jacob now, and the AWP case. Oh, he's hopped on by. Oh, he gets down. And now Jacob trying to get on this bomb. He taps it, trying to bait the peek, but kohokohdat still hidden, not giving anything over. Taps it again. In with the re-peek is kohokohdat, and he's going to nail the shot. 10 for FURIA, double digits secured.
What's the mid push? Now, off that call, FURIA can elevate the pace. They know for a change, one of these sites is going to be underguarded. Oh dear. Oh dear, Yuri. He almost finished the kill there, but instead gets spammed through the smoke. There's a player on boost. I don't know if they're ready for that.
Jacob's been waiting patiently and...
Another 3 on 5.
He didn't get away with it. He didn't get away with the kill. That means that Art is still a threat here with this AWP. They move in. Pack Animal are 100 Thieves. They're grouping up. Vinny through the smoke. There's one, there's two, but shut down by JKS. Art and Keserato bail them out, and it's a 3v5 for FURIA.
Potential playoff spot on the line. 100 Thieves have a lot to fight back for. JKS pushing down, but Jacob rather, he's going to get caught regardless. And, well, JKS will follow. Maybe I was predicting the future. Grat flashing both his teammates. That is unfortunate. But, yeah, they got bigger problems on their hand, and they're in the form of Art running up onto the site. Big kill from Grat. It's traded in the molly. They shouldn't be ready for Azza, but he's thrown some utility that might give away his position. Liaz saving his teammate short-term, temporarily. Are they ready for this? Azza making noise. He's swinging out. He's going to get a trade, but there's so many more waves of T's. 2 more on this site.
Oh, Henny tapping them down. Azza in the 1v1, desperately trying to look for anything other than the MP9. And Henny closes the distance. It's 13 for FURIA. It's 2 for 100 Thieves.
They're going to move up eventually. FURIA will have the right guns for the job. USP's at a range. And Henny taps down. He's actually been flashed out. He's got to fall off. Yuri, same story, but he's got so many teammates on this A site. That's a quick trade. Vinny back in the angle. Jacob caught. He's flashed out, but he's now already worn off, and he can drop all of these grenades. That's a big kill for Grat to keep the utility intact. And now a man down off FURIA. They have a grenade for the plant. Art will throw it in, but it won't do a thing.
Now, kills that are not presenting themselves at present. Art closing the distance over towards short. He's going aggressive. Azza is holding for this peak. Gets the information. Smoke now on the bomb. Keserato has that kit, and he's going to be sticking it. Azza. Oh, no, they get the kills. Thank goodness. It's 3 on the board for 100 Thieves.
Falls off the top. Vinny spots him. They never saw Keserato in the site. That's a great kill for Azza. It's going to open up the mid to B. Keserato's been spotted. He can get hounded down. He's trapped here, trying to smoke it out. How does he get that kill? It is surely traded, but 3 on 3. And look at those rotates. 2 players already coming towards B.
And with the utility leaning their way in a very big fashion, they're going to be able to force these players out into the open. JKS wasn't holding for it, but he flicks back in time. Vinny now at the generators, has to try and stand tall. He's good for 1 and even dinks down Azza. Henny, 1v2, but both these players are low. He's got to finish the job that the rest of the team started. And on the other side, it's 2 of the faces of Aussie CS in JKS and Azza. Left to keep this one in 100 Thieves' favor, but down goes JKS. Azza now in the clutch. 1v1 and close to the smoke. Spamming, he's going to find it. 5 on the board for 100 Thieves.
Twice, rather. Another boost coming through. It's for Liaz. But, oh, look at it. It's being watched. It's being held. And, oh, no. As soon as Liaz stands up, he's going to get absolutely blown out. Banged through the wood. Henny's even got a pick, meanwhile, on the other side of the map, so it's not really getting a lot better here for the Thieves. 1 by 1, they're falling short, but Azza will finally put up a kill here for the T side. Grat spots the jump. Keserato, he has stayed here for so long and stood tall without, you know, taking a fight or committing, just playing that crossfire. Vinny's going to peek with him. I love it. FURIA crunching, collapsing on their opposition.
And I would love for this round to be the one that makes me finally switch to the tech.
No.
But it's already not looking good, and it's about to look a whole lot worse. Oh, they're trying to retrieve the AK, and they have grabbed it, but, well, not for long, I guess. Azza already removed 2 players down here at bottom ramp. Come on, Liaz. With that Tech 9, give me some gold. Give me something big. This is it. It's your round. You've been playing your whole life in this game, and now you need to make it work. The Tech gets 1, and he's into the 1v4.
Faith restored, Harry, in the tech. Not in Liaz, in the tech.
He's going to smoke through. He's going to flash through, but we won't be ready for a player boost. It doesn't matter. Henny deals with him anyway. 15 for FURIA, 1 away from ending 100 Thieves run here at ESL 1 Cologne. Art's over here at B, right? I'm always underwhelmed by the Tech 9. Now would be the time to see what it's made of. Jacob opens up. Now, Keserato playing at the back left here. Playing this bait position. Is it worth it? Because right now he's lost his teammates. Oh, there it is. Keiserato lines them up and knocks them down. Yuri and Henny 2-on-2 thanks to Keiserato. He's given them a fighting chance in this round. Azza has retrieved this orb. Struggles to put it to good use right away and hasn't got this bomb down. This has bought even more time for Henny to rotate in. They spot Yuri crossing,
nice.
And there's the tech lighting them up. The Deagle from Liaz puts a 7th on the board.
As FURIA again want to change the pace. He loves doing this with the AWP. They might expect it. Grat's waiting. Oh, they're going to edge into his crosshair, and he flicks right down. There's a good trade. There's an M4 still here. Yuri, through the smoke, ends Liaz's life, and it's down to a 3-on-4.
Arm with only an MP9 has to buy time here at B for these rotations because they are still a long ways away. Henny, first man to move in. Keiserato hiding in his own smoke. Nobody checking it, and there's the attention drawn away by Henny. Grat gets one and is left in a 1v2. Now both these players have rotated in from A, out through middle. He's tapped the bomb to try and bait a peek, and there's another for Grat, but out from the generator is Vinny to lock in that playoff spot for FURIA. They take this series 2-1.